Hello students, let's read this problem together. Mrs. Sines surveyed 48 students in 6th and 7th grade. She wanted to know the students' favorite types of pizzas for an end of course celebration. The results are shown in the bar graph. Based on the data from the graph, which of the following statements is true? Okay, so let's notice that this is a double bar graph. And we have the black bars are representing 6th grade, and the gray bars are representing 7th grade. So the first thing I'm going to do with my bar graph is I'm going to go ahead and write the number for each bar at the top so it's easily accessible to me. So for 6th grade, we have pepperoni is 8, and ham is 10, and cheese is between 4 and 6, which would be 5. So now I'm going to do the gray bars for 7th grade, and that's going to be pepperoni is 10, ham is 12, and cheese is right between 2 and 4, so that would be 3. And now I can read my statements. Remember that we are looking for something that is true. Okay, so our first statement says, more students in 6th grade than students in 7th grade prefer a ham pizza. Okay, so for 6th grade, this one we're looking at ham. So right here. And we're going to look at 6th grade for ham is 10. And 7th grade for ham is 12. So then remember we take our statement that compares them and puts them in the middle. So is 10 more than 12? No, that is false. So we can scratch that one out. Now let's look at our second statement. The 7th graders like the pepperoni pizza more than the 6th graders like the ham pizza. Okay, so for the pepperoni pizza, we want to look at the 7th graders. So 7th graders for pepperoni, we go here, that's 10. But for the 6th graders for this one, we're going to look at ham. So 6th grade, ham is also 10. So then that statement said, again, more, right? The 7th graders like the pepperoni pizza more than 6th graders like ham. So right here where it says more, that's not true. They are both the same. We got 10 for both of them. So again, this is false. So our next statement says, the same number of 7th graders and 6th graders like the pepperoni and cheese pizza combined. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a little note over here. We want pepperoni and cheese. So first, let's do the 6th graders. 6th graders that like pepperoni, 8. 6th graders that like cheese is 5. So 8 plus 5 is 13. Now let's work with the 7th graders. 7th graders that liked pepperoni is 10. 7th graders that like cheese is 3. So 10 plus 3 is 13. So is it true that the same number of 7th graders and 6th graders like pepperoni and cheese pizza combined? Yes, we combined pepperoni and cheese for 6th grade, and that was 13. We combined pepperoni and cheese for 7th grade, and that was also 13. They are both the same. This statement is true. So I think we have our answer, but just to be safe, we're going to check the last one. More 6th graders than 7th graders were surveyed. So that means we would have to find the total for each. So the total for 6th grade. Let's get our totals over here. So for 6th grade, that would be 8 plus 10 plus 5. If we add those up, we get 23 for 6th grade. I'm going to go ahead and put that right here for 6th grade. And then for 7th grade, we have 10, 12, and 3. That's already a different number right here in the ones place. That's 25. So it looks like 25 7th graders were surveyed and only 23 6th graders were surveyed. So when it says more 6th graders than 7th graders were surveyed, that's not true because we only had 23 6th graders, but we had 25 7th graders. And remember, if we look at that more, we're going to put it right in between. Is 23 more than 25? No, that is false. So the question said, which of the following statements is true? And there's only one statement that is true. The correct answer is C. The same number of 7th graders and 6th graders like the pepperoni and cheese pizza combined.